You're watching TVC News at 7. Earlier, we brought a report about the Federal High Court ordering detention for 45 days now that of convener of the Revolution Now protest, Sowore, that against the 90 days sought by the Department of State Services, DSS. Let's now get more perspectives from a legal practitioner, Abel Ozioko. Now, Abel, the court has decided on 45 days as against the 90 days sought by the DSS in this matter. How do you react to that judgment?
Well, it is already late to react to it because the judge has already given orders on it. I would have reacted more appropriately if this interview had been granted before the application was filed and moved in court.
So,
be it as it may, I think that there are still options open to Mr. Sowore and his lawyers. They can bring the proper applications before the court.
All right. Before now, a number of people faulted the use of the word revolution in calling for that protest, and that is what the Nigeria police even held on to. What do you make of the call for that protest, the choice of the word revolution to call for action against what he termed bad governance?
Well, the word revolution is open to many interpretations and meanings. Legally, that is a different matter. Politically, it may not be expedient to use that word, but we are talking about a legal issue before a court of law now.
All right. When the protest held in some part of the country on Monday, a number of those who came out for that protest were held by security operatives, and they are still in detention. What options are available to them and their course?
Well, constitutionally, anybody that is detained by the law enforcement agents on account of a suspicion of committing or about to commit any crime is entitled to make the necessary applications before the law court to secure his or her release. And I think the same option or options are available to those ones.
All right, and if we look at the matter that the Sowore and his team have raised about governance, a number of people are also actually faulting him for coming out for that protest because they say that he polled less than just about 30,000 votes in the general election, and the figure that he probably didn't have as much clout as would be required to garner so much support from Nigerians for that cause.
The election is a different thing from the issue on ground now. There are two different things. So whether he gathered a lot of votes or not at the last election is not relatively important to the issue at hand.
All right then, but some people have actually connected that to his arrest and the fact that his arrest and detention perhaps contributed to the low turnout of people for that protest. Abel Ozioko, a legal practitioner, thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7.